Hello, this is Mike with Karcheckz. I'm here at this 2011 Toyota Camry. This one's showing to have 106,657 miles on the odometer. I did scan it though, but the scan shows to be different for some reason, showing the PCM mileage at 66,274 miles. They should normally here be the same. Something has been changed at some point. Alright, so as I walk around this vehicle, I'll point out the things I noticed, and thanks for watching. Vehicle's currently running. Engine sounds normal. It did rain here, so the car is wet. The vehicle has been repainted before. The headlight looks nice and clear. Notice a little damage on the hood. This headlight looks pretty clear too, just a little bit of fading on the top. Here you can see the difference between the silvers. So the front bumper was painted at a different time than the fender. Here's the passenger front wheel and tire. It's a Yokohama brand. Alright, it is 4/32. The tire still has a lot of usable tread. Looks good. This little plastic here isn't quite lined up correctly. Looks like it needs to be kind of reattached. But it doesn't appear to be falling off, but it's not exactly installed correctly in this portion as a out of the area. There's a scuff here on the mirror with some touch-up paint. And I can see in these doors they have some little dings and scratches. Here we have another tire, looks like the front one. It's right at 4/32. Still looks good and usable. Alright, so here we have the rear bumper. It's been painted before. It's just slightly different silver, but it's really close, and you would have to be really looking to tell. Looks like a pretty good paint job. Got another matched tire. Looks like about the same, 4/32. Still good and usable. And a couple small blemishes here. And some scratches. A couple dings. Mirror has a little scuff in the touch-up. And here we have another tire, matches the rest. Right about 4/32. Still good and usable. I just performed a readiness test. In this case, the vehicle has completed all the drive cycles and has a green check mark. So the codes I'm about to show are accurate. Alright, so this vehicle currently has a code for the brake switch correlation. And it is current, so that would be something that would need to be addressed. And here we have the ABS system flagging 2 rear speed sensors, which they're current, so you're probably not going to receive any data from those. And there also is another EV control system malfunction, which is in the ABS module. I'm not sure about that, but and these other codes here So the ones that are current are the ones that are current, and then the ones that are history are the ones that are history, and it looks they're all pretty current. So I'd recommend to have the items looked at, especially a brake switch. That's very important. Alright, here's the engine oil level and condition. Looks like it's about a half a quart low on oil, but the oil looks clean, so this vehicle probably uses a little bit of oil. Usually when I see a stick that clean and down a little like that, it's probably like a quart every 1,000 miles, maybe 1,500 if I had to guess, of consumption. Maybe a quart every 2,000 miles. The engine looks clean inside and the cap looks good. Here's the steering reservoir. The fluid is full. Does look a little bit dark. Here we got the coolant reservoir, which looks good and full and nice color. Here's the brake reservoir. Looks good, full, has nice color. I don't see any leaks here from the top. The belts look to be fine. No leaks from here. This vehicle has a 2.5. Alright, gonna have a look under here. One thing I'm noticing, this cover isn't exactly secured correctly. Alright, and there's clips supposed to be here that are missing. There's one. Looks like that's not exactly attached correctly. Alright, so it's missing some hardware here. And here's what it looks like on this side. That's just not closed correctly is all it is. Needs the clips like that. Alright, here's a look at the brake pads. They look like they got a lot of life left. Still good and usable. Here I'm noticing the lower control arm bushing is pretty cracked. This is normal for a vehicle with around 150,000 miles or so. You know, 100 plus, they definitely do that. That one's cracked pretty good. So eventually it's going to wear the tires kind of weird, so you're going to want to get that replaced in the near future. Alright, so looks like it had a piece of pipe here welded in. This must have went bad on the previous one. Still has the catalytic converter here. And the O2 sensor is connected, so all the rest from the back, from here back, are original. And from here forward is original. I don't see any trouble over here. And that bushing has cracked too, but it's in better shape than the other side. And that's normal for the mileage. And I don't see any leaks here. Looks like this engine's dry and has been for a long time. One thing I'm noticing is a little corrosion here. So I believe this car was exposed to salty area for a short period of time. In there you can see some more of that corrosion. Alright, here's a look at the back. As you can see, there's some corrosion back here as well. A little bit of rust. But it's really not too bad considering the age of the vehicle and everything. This rust doesn't seem to be that bad, but it is definitely noticeable. But all these bolts look like they would come off without problems. And the brake pads look good. And everything looks normal under here. And it's all original. Alright, I just tested this battery and showing to be at 100% and good. Alright, having a look inside here. Noticing that this fabric is a little bit has wear, and looks like from cleaning it from times of use. Seat has some small burns. Looks like a little bit of stains here on the corner. Looks pretty clean in there. All the cubbies function. Looks pretty clean back here. Alright, looks like the spare tire cover's actually, the cardboard's broken, but here I'm noticing the spare tire and the equipment with it. I don't see the jack. There it is. It's right over here in the side corner. All the speakers sound good. I don't hear anything defective there. Alright, I'm using the washer squirter and nothing's coming out. I'm going to try to close the hood and see if that'll change it. Alright, so I'm holding the squirter back and I'm not getting any activity. All the windows work. All the locks work. And the steering wheel controls do as well. Testing the parking brake, and it holds very well. Alright, AC works very well. All the fan speeds work and the motor sounds good. The zones are switching. Heating panel works. We'll try the heating function now. And the heat works. Power outlet works. So does that one. Alright, so the reverse works. And I'm going to go around the parking lot here See if I hear any abnormal noises. The vehicle rides pretty smooth in the parking lot here. Turns well, no abnormal noise. It feels pretty good, actually. Alright, so now I'm going to reach out to the salesperson and see if I can get a tag and go for a road trip. Here's the key fob, and it's functional. Alright, so that concludes my inspection on this Toyota Camry. Thanks for watching.